Okay, morning, folks, and welcome to the briefing on Thursday the 15th. Another lovely day. This has been a great run of weather. We've had, well, slightly odd on times, but just a great run of weather for the last couple of weeks. And long may it continue for the next 4 or 5 days. So, what have we got today? This is the sort of midday 1 o'clock chart, and the thing you can see here is this sort of trough line wiggling its way towards us slowly, and you'll see that on some of the other charts. It's sort of creeping in, and it's going to get here in theory sometime in the afternoon. Timing a bit uncertain just at the moment. And then looking at tomorrow, you can see high pressure still here, easterly flow. Looks like quite a good day. Very similar air mass. The air mass coming down from sort of Scandinavia area. The TAFs today, Farnborough, bizarrely, they did it yesterday. They were showing a westerly wind on their TAF, 334 knots. Nowhere else is showing westerly. It's all easterly. Get both Gatwick and Heathrow. As you can see, Gatwick 040, 6 knots. Heathrow 040, 6 knots. So it's going to be east northeasterly on the ground. They're showing few 4,500 feet, but tempo sometime between 1 and 4, 8,000 meter showers and rain. That's the sort of loose timing on the trough line getting near to us. Upper winds, again, easterly 10 knots probably over the centre of the country, and it is pretty much dead easterly 090, so not particularly strong. The sat pick shows this trough line here, not solid, just a small bunch of showers in it, and slowly moving across the North Sea, just touching the edge of Norfolk at the moment, and you can see that on the rainfall radar. It's just clipping the edge of sort of Norwich here, slowly progressing this way. Not a lot on it at the moment. It might pep itself up later on. So, temperatures today. Not strong wind on the ground, so it's not going to feel particularly cold in the wind, but it's not going to get much above 10 or 11 degrees, I think, during the day. And then probably as that sort of showers and rain get here, the temperature will go down a little bit. But saying that, dew points are fairly low today, -2, -3. I think they'll get down to, and then once the sort of showers get here, the dew points go back up again, and the cloud base will come back down. But it should mean that we get some soaring certainly to the north and the east of us. Sorry, north and the west of us for the day. Soundings are not suggesting that it's getting here till late in the afternoon, evening time. So that's 1 o'clock sounding. Lines a little bit close together here, so I suspect we might have a little bit of a rerun of yesterday. Lots more cloud than the sort of TAF predicted. Few at 4,500 feet. I think it could be more like quite a lot at 4.5, 4 to 6/8 at 4,500 feet, spread out in areas. So they're saying round here in the afternoon with 11 degrees, 5,000 foot cloud base. The Larkhill sounding, I've just popped it up there. It's got a fairly solid inversion running from about 5,000 feet all the way up to 8,000 feet. So that's going to certainly keep a lid on things. But the air mass below it, really unstable, great air, and you've got a little inversion here, which clearly it's got warm enough already to break because there's cumulus out there. It's started already. So I think round here we're going to have a nice morning, cloud builds, by lunchtime, early afternoon, we might see the influence from the trough line and little bits of spread out, probably. And then sometime in the afternoon, I think it'll slowly kill things off here, but should be still okay to the west. And Top Meteor's saying the same sort of thing. By 11 o'clock, cloud base 3,500 feet, and it gets better to the west and northwest of us as the day goes on, 13, 14, 1,500 meters. And it should be, really, really nice out in towards Wales, out towards the Mind, as you can see here. They're sort of saying 1,500, 1,600 meters. But this is the progress of the trough line towards us. That's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. So I think mid to late afternoon, we're probably going to be washed out here. How heavy it's going to be, really don't know. Bit of a guess on that one. Cloud amounts, I think, similar to yesterday because of that inversion. Scattered cumulus to start off with, but as the morning goes on into the afternoon, spread out in places around here. And they call it cumulus congested. Well, I think it's just sort of 6, 8, 7, 8 of cumulus with lots of lingering cumulus about because the temperatures are quite low. They're below freezing at sort of 4,000, 5,000 feet. So the cumulus will not disappear like it normally does. But still a reasonable day. Should be good for certainly 300 to 400k. And the Top Meteo predicted distance is suggesting avoid East Anglia, go into the centre of the country or out northwest towards the Mind area and Wales. So yeah, a good day in that direction. Not a bad forecast, folks. Locally to here, I think it'll be soarable until the rain gets here at some point. So we should have a good day locally. Right, airfield operations. There is a jet movement today. Got definitive time on it, or is it just the ATC guest time?
20 past 2 or something.
Yeah.
Any airspace there?
Yeah, I'll cover that in a sec. So yeah, jet movement sometime in the afternoon, sometime gone 2 o'clock. It's coming from a fair way away, I think. Airspace wise, if you saw the briefing yesterday, you'll see it's almost a bit of a rerun of yesterday. Southampton, the Solent airspace. It's just giving timings there. We're in Thursday to Friday here, so 11:30 to 8:30 in the evening. The Salisbury Plain danger areas are just notifying that Larkhill is active all day, and the danger area crossing service has been removed just for the moment. Little Rissington, parachute jumping again, bit of a rerun of yesterday from 9 o'clock until 6 o'clock tonight in their usual cone from sort of 12,000 feet.
1:30 is jet movement.
1:30 the jet movement apparently. Okay, and out to the northeast of us, Old Warden have an air display, and I suspect this is their training days that they do before the start of the air shows and during the season. And that's really about it. There's lots of notified paragliding and hang gliding sites today, but I've removed all those because they just clutter the chart up completely. As you can see, someone's flying already. You can hear someone's flying already directly over the top of us. Operationally, we're on runway 09 with a grid already parked up on the north side. When we think we can launch the grid, we'll get you going. So hopefully see you out there, folks, a little bit later.